in a realm where magic weaves through the very fabric of life. A single curse has cast a shadow over the kingdom of Eldoria. Once vibrant and flourishing, the land now lies shrouded in despair, its people haunted by the whispers of a mythical creature, a unicorn, whose purity once brought joy and prosperity. But now, its spirit is trapped, bound by an ancient spell that feeds on the hopes of the innocent. As the last remnants of magic flicker like dying embers, a small group of unlikely heroes must rise. They are not knights clad in shining armor, nor sorcerers wielding immense power. Instead, they are everyday souls, each marked by their own struggles, who dare to confront the darkness that grips their world. Will they uncover the truth behind the unicorn's curse and restore light to Eldoria? Or will they fall victim to the very shadows they seek to dispel? In the heart of Eldoria, where rolling hills kissed the sky and rivers sparkled like gems, the legend of the unicorn thrived. Once, this majestic creature roamed freely, its presence a beacon of hope and harmony. Villagers spoke of its shimmering mane and the healing powers of its horn, believing that as long as the unicorn thrived, so too would their land. But that was before the curse. The curse, whispered to have originated from a long-forgotten betrayal, swept through Eldoria like a winter storm. It left the once lush fields barren and the laughter of children replaced by the echoes of sorrow. The unicorn, once the heart of the kingdom, was nowhere to be found, its magic extinguished by the very hands that sought to possess it. Among the villagers was Alara, a humble herbalist with a heart full of dreams. Despite the gloom surrounding her, she believed in the tales of the unicorn and the hope it represented. Alongside her was Rowan, a skilled blacksmith whose strength was matched only by his loyalty. Together, they formed an unlikely alliance with a reclusive mage named Thorn, who held secrets of the curse that could change their fate. As the trio ventured deeper into the enchanted forest, they felt the weight of their quest. Each step brought them closer to the truth, but also to the lurking dangers that awaited them in the shadows. As Alara, Rowan, and Thorn journeyed deeper into the enchanted forest, the air thickened with an otherworldly tension. The trees loomed tall and twisted, their gnarled branches reaching out like skeletal fingers. Whispers danced on the wind, carrying tales of lost dreams and forgotten magic. With each step, the trio felt the weight of their mission pressing down on them. Alara's heart raced as they stumbled upon a clearing, bathed in ethereal light. In the center stood a shimmering pool, its surface reflecting the stars above, even in daylight. It was said to be the mirror of truth, a place where one could glimpse the past and future. Hesitant yet curious, they approached the water, hoping it might reveal clues about the unicorn's fate. As they gazed into the pool, visions flickered before their eyes. Alara saw the unicorn, trapped in a cage of shadows, its once brilliant glow dimmed to a mere flicker. Rowan's vision revealed the betrayal that had sealed the creature's fate, a dark sorceress who sought to harness its power for herself. Thorn, however, saw a glimmer of hope, a prophecy that spoke of 3 brave souls who would break the curse. But the visions came at a cost. The pool's magic drained their energy, leaving them weary and vulnerable. Just as they began to comprehend the weight of what they had seen, a chilling roar echoed through the forest. From the shadows emerged a creature born of nightmares, a guardian of the curse, a beast twisted by dark magic. Its eyes glowed with malice, and its presence sent shivers down their spines. With no time to lose, Rowan stepped forward, his blacksmith's hammer gripped tightly in his hand. "We must fight," he declared, determination etched on his face. Alara, drawing upon her knowledge of herbs, quickly gathered her courage. "We can't let fear control us. We need to protect each other." Thorn raised his staff, channeling the remnants of his magic. "Stay close. Together, we can face this creature." The guardian lunged, teeth bared, but the trio stood firm. Rowan swung his hammer, striking the beast's side, while Alara tossed a vial of shimmering powder, momentarily blinding it. Thorn unleashed a burst of energy, sending the creature staggering back. In the chaos, they realized that their bond was their greatest strength. Each of them brought unique skills to the fight, and together they could challenge the darkness. As the Guardian retreated, wounded but not defeated, the trio took a moment to catch their breath. They knew the battle was far from over. "Did you see the markings on its fur?" Elara panted, wiping sweat from her brow. They resembled the sigils from the old tales. "This creature is tied to the curse." Thorn nodded, his expression serious. "If we can decipher those markings, we may find a way to weaken the curse itself." Rowan clenched his fists, his resolve hardening. "Then let's keep moving. We have to find the unicorn before it's too late." With renewed determination, they pressed onward, navigating through the forest's treacherous paths. Each twist and turn brought them closer to the heart of the curse, but also deeper into danger. They encountered enchanted creatures, some friendly, others hostile, each offering cryptic clues about the unicorn's plight. As night fell, the forest transformed. Shadows danced around them, and the air grew colder. They stumbled upon an ancient ruin, its stones covered in moss and vines. It was here, according to legend, that the sorceress had cast her dark spell. The trio exchanged glances, understanding that they were on the brink of uncovering the truth. "Let's rest here for the night," Thorn suggested, his voice barely above a whisper. "Tomorrow, we'll confront the heart of the curse." As they settled down, a sense of foreboding hung in the air, a reminder that the greatest challenges lay ahead. As dawn broke over the ancient ruins, a pale light filtered through the trees, illuminating the path ahead. Elara, Rowan, and Thorn felt the weight of the moment pressing upon them. Today, they would confront the sorceress who had ensnared the unicorn in darkness and despair. With determination in their hearts, they ventured deeper into the ruins, where the air crackled with magic. The walls were etched with symbols of power, and the ground trembled beneath their feet as they approached a grand altar, the focal point of the sorceress's dark rituals. At its center lay a shimmering crystal, pulsating with an ominous energy, the source of the curse. Suddenly, a chilling laugh echoed through the chamber, sending shivers down their spines. From the shadows emerged the sorceress, her eyes glinting with malice. "Foolish mortals, you dare challenge me?" she taunted, her voice a serpent's hiss. "You cannot comprehend the power I wield." Elara stepped forward, her voice steady despite the fear coursing through her. "We know the truth behind your curse. You sought to control the unicorn's magic for yourself, but it was never yours to take." The sorceress sneered, her fingers dancing with dark energy. "And yet, here you are, foolishly seeking to undo what cannot be undone. The unicorn is mine, and so is the power it brings." With a wave of her hand, she unleashed a torrent of dark magic, swirling shadows that threatened to engulf them. Thorn raised his staff, channeling his own magic to create a barrier, but the force of the attack was overwhelming. "We must work together," he shouted, eyes blazing with determination. Rowan charged forward, hammer raised high. "I won't let you take our hope." He swung at the sorceress, but she deftly dodged, her laughter echoing through the chamber. In that moment, Elara remembered the markings they had seen on the Guardian. They were not just symbols. They were a key to understanding the magic that bound the unicorn. "Thorn," Elara called. "The markings. We need to disrupt her connection to the crystal." Understanding dawned on Thorn's face, and together, they began to chant the ancient words they had learned from the forest spirits. As their voices rose in unison, the air shimmered with energy. The sorceress, realizing their intent, unleashed a desperate blast of magic, but it was too late. The combined strength of their will shattered the barrier around the crystal, releasing a wave of pure light that engulfed the chamber. In an explosion of brilliance, the unicorn's spirit burst forth, radiant and powerful. It soared above them, its majestic form illuminating the darkness. The sorceress screamed as the light consumed her, her power unraveling before the unicorn's purity. With a final, deafening roar, the unicorn descended, its horn glowing with a vibrant energy. The curse began to lift, the shadows dissipating like mist in the morning sun. Alara, Rowan, and Thorn stood in awe, their hearts racing as they witnessed the magic of redemption unfold before them. As the last remnants of darkness faded, the unicorn approached them. Its eyes, deep and knowing, held the weight of centuries. In that moment, they understood. They had not only freed the unicorn, but had also reclaimed the hope of Eldoria. As the light from the unicorn enveloped the ruins, a profound stillness settled over the land. The shadows that had haunted Eldoria began to dissolve, revealing the vibrant colors of the forest once more. Alara, Rowan, and Thorn stood in awe, their hearts swelling with a mix of relief and triumph. The unicorn lowered its head, its shimmering mane cascading like a waterfall of stars. It approached Alara, who felt an overwhelming sense of peace wash over her. "You have shown great courage and unity," the unicorn spoke, its voice melodic and soothing. "Because of you, the curse is broken, and my spirit is free." Tears filled Alara's eyes as she reached out to touch the unicorn's horn. "We couldn't have done it without each other," she replied, her voice barely above a whisper. "Your magic brought hope back to our kingdom." Rowan, still catching his breath from the battle, stepped forward. "What will happen now? Can the kingdom be restored?" he asked, hope flickering in his chest. The unicorn nodded, its eyes filled with wisdom. "The magic of Eldoria will flourish once more, but it will require the hearts of its people to embrace it. You three have rekindled the light. Now it is time for the kingdom to remember its strength." With that, the unicorn turned and galloped into the heart of the forest, leaving a trail of shimmering light in its wake. As the last traces of darkness vanished, the ruins transformed, blooming with vibrant flowers and lush greenery. It was as if the land itself rejoiced in the return of magic. Alara, Rowan, and Thorn exchanged glances, the enormity of their victory settling in. "We did it," Rowan said, a smile breaking across his face. "We really did it." But as they began to make their way back, a sense of urgency filled the air. They knew that while the curse had been lifted, the journey was far from over. They had to return to the village and share the news, rallying the people to restore the kingdom together. As they emerged from the forest, they were met by the villagers, who had gathered at the edge of the woods, their faces etched with worry. But as Alara, Rowan, and Thorn approached, a wave of excitement swept through the crowd. The trio recounted their harrowing journey, the battle against the sorceress, and the unicorn's return. The villagers listened in awe, their spirits lifting with each word. Hope ignited in their hearts as they realized that the magic of Eldoria was not lost, but merely waiting to be reclaimed. Inspired by the bravery of the trio, they rallied together, ready to restore their homeland. As the sun set, casting a golden hue over the village, Alara felt a sense of belonging she had never known before. The people worked side by side, planting seeds, rebuilding homes, and sharing stories of courage and resilience. Eldoria was coming back to life. Months passed since the curse was broken, and Eldoria blossomed anew. The vibrant colors of the land returned, filling the hearts of its people with joy and hope. Alara, Rowan, and Thorn had become symbols of courage, uniting the villagers in their quest to restore the magic that once defined their kingdom. The trio often ventured into the enchanted forest, where they would catch glimpses of the unicorn, its ethereal glow a reminder of the bond they had forged. The creature now roamed freely, its presence a blessing that revitalized the very essence of Eldoria. Flowers bloomed brighter, rivers flowed clearer, and the air was thick with the sweet scent of magic. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the village, Alara stood atop a hill overlooking the land. Rowan joined her, a smile on his face. "Can you believe how far we've come?" he asked, his eyes sparkling with pride. Alara nodded, her heart swelling with gratitude. "It's more than I ever dreamed. We've shown everyone that hope can conquer darkness." Thorn approached, his staff glimmering in the fading light. "And we must continue to share this magic," he said, It lives within each of us. It's our duty to pass it on to future generations. As they spoke, the villagers gathered around, their laughter and voices echoing through the valley. They had transformed the ruins into a gathering place, a symbol of resilience where stories of bravery and friendship were shared. Together, they celebrated not just the return of magic, but the strength of their community. In the heart of Eldoria, the unicorn reappeared, its spirit intertwined with the land and its people. As it galloped across the horizon, a brilliant light enveloped the kingdom, a promise of endless possibilities. Ilara, Rowan, and Thorn stood together, united by their journey. They had faced darkness and emerged victorious, proving that even the deepest curses could be broken through courage, friendship, and the unwavering belief in magic. Eldoria was alive again, a testament to the indomitable spirit of its people. And so, the tale of the unicorn and its curse became legend, a story that would be told for generations to come, a reminder that hope, once ignited, can illuminate even the darkest of paths.